Hello friends, welcome to all of you in this 10th Mathematics Part 2 Similarity session number 6, in which we are going to discuss with question number 4 and 5 plus some activity based problems. Friends, in the previous session, that is Similarity Part 5, we have been discussed with theorem of area of similar triangles, wherein if triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, then we know that area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to AB square upon PQ square is equal to BC square upon QR square is equal to AC square upon PR square, and also discussed a few problems based on this theorem. So today we will continue with few additional problems that could be asked in question number 4 and question number 5, which is very important as far as board question paper pattern is concerned. In question number 4 and question number 5, that is totally for 11 marks, these problems will be asked out of the textbook but based on the syllabus. So let us discuss in this session few problems and some activity based questions which could be asked in question number 2 and question number 3. Friends, let us first look at these problems based on question number 4 and 5. Let us consider one problem here. In triangle ABC shown in the figure, D and E are the points on the side AB and AC respectively, such that DE is parallel to BC. If AD is equal to 8x minus 7, DB is equal to 5x minus 3, A is equal to 4x minus 3, and AC is equal to 3x minus 1. Find the value of x. Till now we problem saw that wherein segments given has the numerical value, but here variable is given. That variable we have to be find out. So find the value of x here. Let us start with the solution. In triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. It is given thing. Therefore, by using basic proportionality theorem, we can write AD upon DB is equal to AE upon AC. Put the values. That is, AD's value is at x minus 7 divided by DB's value is 5x minus 3, which will be equal to AE as value 4x minus 3 and EC having the value 3x minus 1. Now we will cross multiply. What you get, that is 8x minus 7 in one bracket, 3x minus 1 in second bracket will be equal to, in one bracket 4x minus 3 into another bracket 5x minus 3. Now simplify this. After simplification, you are getting 24x square minus 8x minus 21x plus 7. You have to multiply these two brackets on the left hand side. On right hand side also you have to multiply these two brackets, and you are getting 20x square minus 12x minus 15x plus 9. So we'll again simplify 24x square, the addition of minus 8x and minus 21x, that will be minus 29x plus 7. On the right hand side 20x square, the addition of minus 12x minus 15x, that is minus 27x plus 9. Let us again simplify. We'll get 4x square minus 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. So if you could see this one, again we can simplify it. 2 is common, it could be taken out, and it will get 2x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. We'll solve this quadratic equation. A quadratic equation where the square term has a coefficient. The method of factorization you know that you have already learned in the mathematics part first. So friends, here 2x square minus 2x plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. So from first two terms you can 2x is taken out into bracket x minus 1 plus 1 from the another two terms into bracket x minus 1. X minus 1 is common taken out. So what left in the another bracket is 2x plus 1, which will be equal to 0. Here these two brackets product is 0, means we know the rule. If a into b is equal to 0, then either a must be 0 or b must be 0. In that way, here x minus 1 is equal to 0 or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, you are getting x is equal to 1 or x is equal to minus half, which is not possible. Therefore, x is equal to 1 is the required value of x. Now let us consider one more problem that could be asked, that is important, or such problems could be asked in question number 4 and 5. So in triangle PQR, it is shown here, ST is a line such that this PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TR, and angle PST is equal to angle PRQ. It is given. You have to prove that triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. So we'll start. See friends, in triangle PQR, they have given ST is a line such that PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TR. Means the ratio is given equal. The part of the segment PQ, PS, SQ and PR, PT, TR, these ratios are equal, means we can use the converse of basic proportionality theorem. We'll use that one, and you are getting ST is a parallel to QR. We know that in basic proportionality theorem what happens? If a line is parallel to the third side, it is dividing the other two sides in the same ratio. If the converse of BPT is, if one of the line is dividing two sides in the same ratio, then that line is parallel to the third. Accordingly, ST is parallel to QR. Therefore, as these lines are parallel, we could say that angle PST is congruent or equal to angle PQR. These are forming the corresponding angle. In the figure, those have shown with identical marks. Also, but angle PST is congruent with angle PRQ, it is given already. There from these two statements 1 and 2, we can write PQR is congruent with PRQ. Therefore, side PR is equal to side PQ, that is side opposite to the congruent angle, or you could say that isosceles triangle property. So you are getting the result as these two sides are of equal length, PQ and PR. So triangle PQR is a isosceles triangle. Very easy. Now let us see problem number 3. So in the given figure, AB is parallel to CD is parallel to EF. Given AB is equal to 7.5, DC is equal to y centimeter, EF is equal to 4.5 centimeter, BC is equal to x centimeter, then you have to find out the values of x and y. Friends, let us try for this. Here AB is parallel to CD is parallel to EF, it is the given thing. Therefore, we will consider these two triangles that has been extracted from the original triangle, that is triangle ACB and triangle ECF, shown with yellow and ash color triangles. These two triangles, what you can say, ACB is equal to angle ECF, vertically opposite angles. Angle CAB is equal to angle CEF, that is alternate angles. Therefore, these two triangles, that is triangle ACB and triangle ECF, are similar by a test of similarity. Therefore, you can write by AB upon EF is equal to BC upon FC, that is corresponding side of similar triangles. Therefore, substitute the values 7.5 upon 4.5 is equal to x upon 3. Then you are getting x is equal to 7.5 into 3 upon 4.5, which will be 5 upon 3 into 3, that is x is equal to 5. So in order to find out the value of x, you are considering these two triangles. Now in triangle BCD and triangle BFE, see these two triangles. In these two triangles, that is also extracted from the original triangle, what you are getting, angle BCD is equal to angle BFE, corresponding angles. Angle C is congruent with angle C, which is a common angle. Therefore, these two triangles BCD is similar with triangle BFE, a test of similarity. Therefore, BC upon BF is equal to CD upon FE, corresponding side of similar triangles. Now substitute the values. X divided by x plus 3 is equal to y divided by 4.5. Therefore, 5 divided by x value we have calculated 5. 5 plus 3 is equal to y upon 4.5. After simplification, you are getting y is equal to 5 upon 8 into 4.5, that is 5 upon 8 into 45 upon 10. 4.5 is simplified. So 45 upon 16, you are getting So y will be 45 upon 16. That is the requisite value of y. Let us see one more problem. In the adjoining figure, DE is parallel to OQ. See the figure carefully. And the DF is parallel to OR. Show that EF is parallel to QR. EF is parallel to QR, we have to show. Friends, we'll start. Here DE is parallel to OQ and DF is parallel to OR. That are the given things. Therefore, we can consider in triangle POQ. In triangle POQ, DE is parallel to OQ. Just see. In this triangle POQ, this DE is parallel to OQ. Therefore, by using basic proportionality theorem, you can write PE upon EQ is equal to PD upon DO, statement number 1. Now also consider the another part. In triangle POR, DF is parallel to OR. Therefore, again by using basic proportionality theorem, you can write PF upon PR is equal to PD upon DO. This is statement number 2. From 1 and 2, the right hand side is same. Therefore, you can write PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. As these two ratios are equal, then by using the converse of basic proportionality theorem and consider the triangle PQR, what you get? EF is parallel to QR. That you have to show EF is parallel to QR. Now let us consider one more problem. In triangle ABC, PQ is straight line meeting AB in P and AC in Q. If AP is equal to 1 cm and BP is equal to 3 cm, AQ is equal to 1.5 cm, CQ is equal to 4.5 cm, you have to prove that area of triangle APQ is 1 upon 16 times the area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle APQ means that is LO1 and area of triangle ABC means whole original triangle. So this we have to prove. Area of triangle APQ is equal to 1 upon 16 times area of triangle ABC. We will try for this. Here AP is equal to 1 cm, BP is 3 cm, AQ is 1.5 cm, CQ is 4.5 cm. All these are the given things. Therefore, now we can write AP upon PB is equal to 1 upon 3 from the figure and given values. And also AQ upon QC is equal to 1.5 upon 4.5, which is equal to 1/3. This is statement number 2. So from 1 and 2, you can write that AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC since the RHS is same. Therefore, in PQV is parallel to BC, we can say by the converse of basic proportionality theorem. Now in triangle APQ and triangle ABC, see, angle A is congruent with angle A, which is the common one. Angle APQ congruent with angle ABC, these are the corresponding angles. So what you can write now? That triangle APQ is similar to triangle ABC by a test of similarity. Therefore, these two triangles are now similar. Therefore, area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABC will be AP square upon AB square. That is the ratio of area of similar triangles. Now substitute the values. Area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle ABC is equal to 1 square upon, what is this AB? AB is nothing but AP plus PB. So 1 square upon 1 plus 3 square. So which will be area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle APQ divided by ABC will be equal to 1 square upon 4 square, which will be 1 upon 16. Therefore, area of triangle APQ is 1 upon 16 times area of triangle ABC. That what is the required to prove. Friends, till now we have been discussed with question number 4 and 5. Now let us see few problems based around activity based problems which could be asked in question number 2 and question number 3, 2 marks and 3 marks. Let us see 1-2 problems, 2 marks activity based problem. In the adjoining figure, line AD is parallel to line CD is parallel to EF. Line L and line M are the transversals. If AC is equal to 6, C is equal to 9, BD is equal to 8, then complete the following activity to find DF. Friends, what I did in this problem is, in order to save the time and space, what I did, rather than repeating the answer, I have just given the hints, so you should understood this one. Here line AD is parallel to line CD is parallel to line EF, then line and L, M are the transversals. It is given thing. See here, AC upon, here blank is there, one box is there, I wrote there 1 is equal to again box upon DF. 1 and 2 indicates these 1 and 2 things indicates that you have to fill there the values, and as an answer I wrote only the values of those. So property of 3 parallel lines and the transversal, therefore putting the values 6 upon 9 is equal to third box upon DF. Therefore DF is equal to this box again comes up. So here in this case student has to write the whole activity, this activity with that has been shown with blue color, you have to repeat it by substituting the values. At first AC upon, it will be CE, at first place it will come CE is equal to second, what is second, that will be BD upon DF. Again AC 6, here value C we know that is 9 is equal to third value you have to write 8 upon DF. DF value we have to calculate. So DF is coming up what, 12. So in order to, in short, I have been taken this activity, and I think you have practiced a lot of activities in the 9th standard. The same is here. One more activity we will consider. In triangle ABC, ray BD bisects angle ABC. ADC is the betweenness, side DE parallel to side BC, AEB is the betweenness. If you have to prove that AB upon BC is equal to AE upon AB, complete this activity by filling the boxes. You could see here in triangle ABC, ray BD bisects angle ABC, it is the given thing. So AB upon BC is equal to, this is the first two places we have to write numerator and denominator by angle bisector theorem. In triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC by using here AE upon AB is equal to AD upon DC. By using BPT you can write here second statement. So AB upon, from these two statements, AB upon third is equal to this box, second box we have to write, third box, fourth one upon AB, what the results will be. You could say student has to write the whole activity with requisite values. Okay, see here AB upon BC is equal to, in the box what you are getting, AD upon DC you have to write, angle bisector theorem. In the second, in triangle ABC, segment D is parallel to BC and AE upon EB is equal to AD upon DC. This is due to basic proportionality theorem. Second is BPT. Therefore AB upon BC, first one, AB upon BC is equal to fourth one, that is AE upon EP, that you have to write. This is what I have been saved the time as well as space here, that is why this method adopted. For 3 mark activity, how it could be? In the figure, segment LM is parallel to side BC, AL is equal to x plus 3, BL is equal to x minus 3, AM is x plus 5 and CM is x minus 2. Then complete the following activity to find the value of x. I think we haven't discussed such problems, but still it is converted into activity. Here in triangle ABC, segment LM is parallel to side BC, it is given. So therefore by, you have to write the theorem here. AL upon LB is equal to AM upon box. Again you have to write the values. Substitute the values. X plus 3 divided x minus 3 is equal to x plus 5 upon box. Here x cross multiply, x plus 3 again box is equal to x plus 5 into x minus 3. Cross multiplication carried over here. These two brackets has been multiplied. X square plus x minus this value is equal to x square plus 2x minus 15. It is to be wrote. Now therefore x is equal to, the value comes sixth one. How it is to be did? Just we will see here what the value should be. Once again I shall go through. Here in triangle ABC, segment LM is parallel to side BC, means you have to use the basic proportionality theorem by BPT. Here at the 1 come BPT. Therefore AL upon LB is equal to AM upon MC. X plus 3 divided by x minus 3 is equal to x plus 5. At third place it will be x minus 2. Therefore cross multiplication, x plus 3 in at fourth place again x minus 2 is equal to x plus 5, one bracket, x minus 3 another bracket. After solving these two bracket x plus 3, in one bracket x minus 2, another bracket you are getting x square plus x minus 6 is equal to x square plus 2x minus 15. So after simplification, this one you are getting x value as a 9. So this is the values you have to substitute. Means actually we have to solve there. Let us consider one more problem that is based on this activity for 3 marks. In triangle PQR, segment PM is the median. Angle bisector of angle PMQ and PMR intersect side PQ and side PR in the points x and y respectively. See the figure. Prove that xy is parallel to QR. Complete the following activity by filling in the boxes. See, here in triangle PMQ and ray MX is bisect the angle PMQ. It is given. Therefore, by using the angle bisector theorem, we were getting what? PM upon MQ is equal to PX upon box. First one. In triangle PMR, again ray MY bisects angle PMR, it is given. Therefore, again by using the angle bisector theorem, what you can write? PM upon MR is equal to box upon wire. So, MQ is equal to box, that is M is the midpoint of QR. Therefore, MQ and what will come, that will see. Therefore, PX upon box is equal to box upon wire from 1, 2 and 3. Therefore, XY is parallel to QR. It is the sixth one. What are the values in the boxes, that we will see now. So once again I shall go through this problem. Here in triangle PMQ, ray MX bisects angle PMQ. It is given. Therefore, PM upon MQ is equal to PX upon, at the time it will be X cube. PM upon MQ is equal to PX upon X cube. First box. Now in second, in triangle PMR, ray MY bisects angle PMR. It is given. Therefore, PM upon MR is equal to PY upon YR. PY upon YR. At the box, second box, it will come PY. Therefore, MQ is equal to, you are getting MR, since M is the midpoint. And the third box, you have to write MR. Therefore, PX upon this fourth one is X cube is equal to, you have to write PY upon YR from 1, 2 and 3. So in fourth box you have to write X cube and fifth box you have to write PY. Therefore, as this ratio is same, therefore XY is parallel to QR. You have to write the name of the theorem, that is converse of basic proportionality theorem. Friends, such problems will be asked in the board. These such parallel problems you have to find out from the reference study material and do practice. So what we have discussed in this session is nature of the problems in question number 4 and 5. Question number 4 is for 8 marks. The problem in this question are out of the textbook but based on the prescribed syllabus and challenging one. Three problems are given. You have to attempt any two. Question number 5 is for 3 marks. 2 problems are given. You have to attempt one. The problems in this question are creative one. So activity based problems for 2 and 3 marks also we have been discussed. I think you enjoyed a lot in this session and you will prepare certainly well. I shall use few problems for you. Can you try these problems? You can convert these problems into activity based questions also. After solving, you will get an idea how it could be converted. In the given figure, LM is parallel to CB and LN is parallel to CD. You have to prove that AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. In the given figure, DE is parallel to AC, second one, and DF is parallel to E. Then you have to prove that BF upon FE is equal to BE upon EC. And the third one, AX and DY are altitudes of two similar triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Then you have to prove that AX as to DY is equal to AB as to DE. And the last one, you have to prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to the other side bisect the third side using basic proportionality theorem. You try, and any problem is there, you may consult your teachers, guides. While preparation, you have to keep it in mind that the study of mathematics is like the river Nile. You heard the word Nile river. So the study of mathematics is like the Nile, begins in minuteness begins in minuteness but ends in magnificence. So your life is also like this only. So start today only. I think if you enjoyed this session, so please subscribe, share and like this video. With these words I shall say you thank you.